YouTube, TroyStarz Trucking. Thanks for tuning in to another new video. Okay, so this is it. We're gonna talk about buying your first truck, right? So this conversation is about buying your first truck.
For more videos like this, please subscribe.
I have a couple subscribers, that link me up. A couple. And there are a couple subscribers that reach out to me that I haven't get back to. Don't think I don't see the message or the DM or the email. I saw it, but I'm booked, fully booked. Cause this is free help, and I mean, if you're getting valuable help, sometimes it come with a little wait time, you know what I mean? Especially when it's not costly, you know what I mean? But anyway, thank you guys for having the patience to wait, and I'll get back to you. And if you send me a message, I didn't reply right away, not necessarily mean I'm not gonna reply to it or I'm ignoring you, but I'm just kind of type of busy, you know what I mean? But anyway, get to my point. So the subscriber called me up and he said, TroyStarz, I'm looking to buy a truck, you know what I mean? And one of the good news is he want to get on board on my team. Now, my team, you can come as a driver or you can come as a owner operator, meaning, buying your own truck and come on board and come join the family, you know what I mean? We're trying to do something here, right? Now, he said, okay, Troy, I saw this truck and because truck is kind of that's scarce, but the truck that you want is kind of sometimes you can't really get it, and when you do reach out to someone that have a truck that looking good, it disappear by the next day. So I'm gonna drop 5 tips in this video towards buying a truck. No, this is it. He said to me, Troy, I saw a Volvo truck, but when I go and look at the Volvo truck, the guy turned the DEF off and he's not gonna purchase that truck because he don't want to get in any problems. So I said, okay, all right, cool. All right, you're doing your research, right? Now the next thing is he said he saw a Mack truck. So right there, I can see that this guy here is following my videos and he wants to make sure he's doing it right, which is good. We want to make sure he's doing it right. So he's going off a Mack truck or he's going off a Volvo truck because it's his first time coming out. So you want to make sure that one of these things do work for him, right? No, I said to him, okay, all right. So what about the Mack truck that you said you saw? He said, okay, as soon as he saw the truck, within the next day, the next morning, he said he couldn't even sleep because, it's on his mind. No, I know that energy. And most of you new truck guys, new buyers, I should say, know the vibes when it comes to new truck or buying your truck. Now I'm gonna break down the 5 details that I want to in this video. Okay, so like I was saying, he was looking at a Mack truck, like he get the vibes to go and buy a Mack truck, but when he get up in the morning, call the guy because he's reaching out to go look at the truck. The guy told him someone paid down on it, and within 2 o'clock or in the afternoon he will contact him back and let him know if the truck is still there or already sold. So he was telling me the story, you know what I mean, and feel kind of downish, like, oh, Troy. So I'm like, no worries, my friend. This is it. If you're to get that truck is yours, right? And when you're about to buy a truck, trust me, you're gonna feel the energy towards getting that truck. Like you're gonna know the truck is yours. Like, even though he mentioned he couldn't sleep, and that's how it is. You have all these thoughts in your mind because that's the truck. Now, what I'm getting to. Tip number 1: if you saw a truck and you're really, really interested in the truck, and that's a truck you believe would work for you after you calculate your everything and you pick this truck towards what you calculate, you know what I mean? To make sure you get that truck, all you need to do is do a verbal agreement with the seller. In Canada here, you can do like a thing they call e-transfer, you know what I mean? In the US, I think they use Cash App and PayPal and stuff like that. So I said to him, if you're really interested in that truck and you want that guy to hold the truck for you, you can do a minimum payment like of $500, you know what I mean, to let the guy know that you're interested. Have the agreement that if you come there and the truck is not okay, like you're not feeling the truck or you don't want the truck anymore, you can get your refund of your $500, because you know you just want to let him know, based on the picture that you show, based on how you describe the truck, I'm heading there, I'm coming there to get that truck that you describe and that truck that I saw on the picture. You know what I mean? That one. Not when I get there I saw something, I'm wondering, oh, so the picture that you show me is when you buy it, not now stage, you know what I mean? So in that agreement, so when you're gonna send a e-transfer to the person, you ask the person for the serial number for the truck, and you when you're sending the e-transfer, you write like a basic agreement in there, like what you guys talk about, you know what I mean? Sending this down payment for the holding of such and such truck with VIN number, this, you know, and you put the guy name there and whatnot in the notes before you press send. And when you press send, you give them a password, or some of them do not even have a password. As you press send, it gonna lodge in the account, but there's a section there to write the note, so that is gonna send to the person account, and it's gonna also be you're gonna have the printout of the receipt of basically the e-transfer with the notes and everything there. Why I said this because just in case when you get there or you don't like the truck, you don't want to pay you back, you have proof that you send him the money. And just in case you get there and you like the truck, you don't, because most of the loans that we do here for when it comes to buying truck, you have to do a down payment. So you can use that same receipt or the same screenshot of the e-transfer, proof of the e-transfer, transfer to him for the down payment. So if they said, okay, you need to pay like a $2,000 down before you can get the truck, and you already sent $500, so you put $1,500 plus the screenshot of the $500 to the person that you're getting the loan from, and they will use it. They will do it in a way where the guy that you give the owner that you give the $500 would understand how it is, so to speak, because this is something that I do already. So I not like I'm making up stories here. This is how it works, right? But what that does is let that person hold the truck for you, because when someone is selling something, it not necessarily mean he get a call from you and he's gonna wait on you until you come. No, because sometimes a lot of people call about something, say they come in and don't turn up. So in that case, you're gonna be first come, first serve. But if you give him something to hold on, like a down payment, that show the seller that you are interested in this truck. So what is gonna happen is the seller is gonna tell the next caller that, especially if you give a date, like you give a time when you're gonna come, you're gonna tell the next caller that, listen, you can come and look at the truck if you want, but I already have an agreement with someone that is gonna come on this date to get the truck. But if they come and they're not interested, then I'll get back to you, something like that. But it's because the agreement that you have with that person, they will hold the truck for you, because getting the truck sell is what they want. Is not really just want to. Yeah, I'm not gonna even say that part. I was gonna say not really want to get rid of it, but something when someone want to get rid of something, no down payment can hold them back, right? So anyway, that's that. The first one. The second one, when he was trying to make sure he get a Volvo truck or Mack truck, because he said he liked the Volvo truck. That's what he liked, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. But I have to refer back my video to him, even though you remember as soon as I start referring, I said, listen, it's not about what you like for the first truck. It's about what works. So, yes, you're gonna like the Volvo truck, but what if you get a Freightliner in good condition and it can get the job done? Remember, it's your first truck. Your first truck not necessarily mean you have to be the truck that you really like. Remember this, always remember this. So tip number 2, don't eager to get the truck that you like. Eager to get the truck that works. Get the truck that can get the job done. You're new, you're starting out, and this is where you want to not only prove yourself that this is gonna make sense in the end, but also it's a kind of more, it give you more confidence in the journey that you take on, and prove people that sometimes this is it, prove people, most people in your surrounding wrong, that said you're not gonna make it out there. Prove them wrong. You know what I mean? So I know sometimes it's about you, but sometimes you have to prove a point also. So don't get it twisted. It's about you and you don't care about people, but yeah. But you have to prove a point. I know. Okay? That's rule number 2. Rule number 3, always pay attention to the truck you're driving at the current moment. Remember, I told you guys, the truck that you're now driving, pay attention to that truck. Pay attention to everything about that truck. Learn about that truck. Ask the necessary information about that truck, right? If the company that you're working with calling that truck for service, when you go to pick that truck up, if you can talk to the mechanic, you ask them, I saw that you service the truck. Was there any issue with the truck? You know what I mean? And if you make a complaint or whatnot and they say they get it fixed, you ask them what it was, because you know the feeling, what was happening, why you're taking in, why you make a report and about the truck not maybe wobbling, maybe the truck is not picking up speed, the truck is vibrating too heavily, something, whatever you make the report on. Whenever that truck fix and you go for it, ask the question. They will answer, they will tell you. Trust me, these mechanics, they will tell you. I have to give that to them. They're not going to be like, okay, you're a company driver, let's go drive. Don't worry about it. No, they're not like that. They will tell you what it was, even show you what it was. So that is that's tip number 3. Yeah, that's number 3. Sorry. Number 4, while we were having a conversation, he told me he's also driving for not a Jamaican, but that Jamaican is a seasonal work, so like dumper truck, you know what I mean? So he's not gonna have no work is running now at the moment, so he wanna get into his truck and start doing this thing, because he's home for what he said, he's home for 6-7 months, he said, based on what was going on. Not so long, maybe 3 months, whatever. So I'm like, really? He said yes. I said, okay. Alright, so I said, this is it. He said the guy was offering him the truck that he was currently driving. That truck is parked now, and the guys want to sell him that truck for a price. So he said, Troy, I don't really like that truck. You know what I mean? That's why I was trying to look for a Volvo truck. Now, tip number 4. The truck that you were driving, relate back to tip number 3. The truck that you're driving, you should pay attention to. But also the truck that you're driving, if you see where that truck was working out good, where you angle that truck to the best of your ability, you see that truck, you didn't went into the shop regular with that truck. You work and you make your money from that truck and whatever. And you can get that same truck to buy, that's the truck for you. That's the truck you start with. That's the truck you're in already. You know what I mean? You already know most about the truck. You know what I mean? If something do break, it break because it's time for it to change. It didn't break because of your driving. You already work in that truck already, especially if you were the only driver in a couple months or a couple years or whatnot driving that truck. That is the truck for you. You already know it. You know it. And like I said, if you get it, something may happen. Yes, I know it's vehicle. Something may happen, but if it do, that's the time for that thing to get changed. So get it changed, and you don't have to be worried. You know what I mean? Just get it changed, and that's the truck for you. Like I said, so I sent him back to the guy, and because he was trying to get the truck that he liked. You know what I mean? I'm like, no. And worse, he was gonna get that truck for a very decent price. I'm like, work with it. That the guy that you're working for want to see you strive. That's the why he said, whenever you're ready to buy your truck, come to him. He will, whatever. And so I sent him to go back to the Jamaican boss that he was working with, and take that deal, take that offer, and come out. Come do your thing. You know what I mean? It is international. I think it's 2015 if I'm correct, international, and it have a Cummins engine in there, and he said it have 900 and something on the dash. So I said, Cummins engine international? He said yes. So I said, he give you any problem? He said no. Come on, my friend, come on, man, come on. It's not about what you like. It's your first truck. Work with it. You know what I mean? Your first truck. Anyway, that being said, on to the next one. The fifth tip I'm gonna give you. The fifth tip is, don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to call someone that maybe someone refer you to that person, or you're admiring that person on how they do business, or you're admiring that person of owning their own truck, you're admiring that person of taking care of the truck, admiring that person of always keeping the truck clean or whatnot. Just don't just look and try to copy. Look and ask. I don't know about you, but for me, if I'm doing something right and someone come over to ask me, how do you get that done, or I'm happy to share. And I wish you all are the same, right? I'm happy to share how I do it. I'm happy to share how I get it done. I'm happy to share, because it's not only that I'm happy to share it. I'm happy so that because it's been seen. I'm happy that it is observed, been admired. I'm happy that you would even think about wanna do it the way I'm doing it, because in to me it I feel like I'm getting it right. You know what I mean? Which I should. I think I'm getting it right. You know what I mean? Why the person would wanna come over and see where they can get it right themselves. You know what I mean? So I'm happy to share. So that's it. The fifth tip. I have a lot more video coming up. So guys, don't go anywhere. Make sure you subscribe. I have more video coming up. So like I said, my final tip is, don't keep the information to yourself only. Keeping the information to yourself and think this is the way of. I'm not gonna share this. Really? Share with your brothers and sisters, man. Share with your friends, your close neighbors. Everyone wants to be in a situation that they can feed their family, help themselves, and strive. But that's what we are here for. We're here to grow, build one another, and just live life. You know what I mean? So if you have something that you know it's good and can help someone else, do not watch them struggle. Reach out. You can tell them. If they want to listen, they will. If they don't, at least you tried. You know what I mean? So do it like that. And I'm gonna leave you with this last. This is just a bonus free tip. And this tip is from a friend of mine. I have a friend that he make a lot of money. Like I said, a lot of money. But how he make his money is kind of different from the real type of work, but it's very, very risky though. His type of thing. You know what I mean? And he told me one thing. And he said, Troy, sometimes you're on top and you think that you're there and you don't want anyone to size up with you. And size up meaning be on your level. So you keep all information to yourself. And for business, that's not good. If you can help someone or help a couple or help as much as you can, and for some reason you help 4 and 3 turn their back on you, the 4th one will stand. You just don't know which one will do it. But the point he's making with, if you fall, everything crumbles. But if you help 4 persons, at least one will help you if you fall. And sometimes you may not fall because of the connection that you build around you. You always keep floating, right? So, from me, for example, I'm here doing trucking, and I have a couple of guys that I know. I want to keep. I'm keeping the secret to myself, like not really secret, but keeping the information to myself because I don't want to share it with my friends and YouTube, and I don't want to share it because I want to be the one to elevate, and people watching me and I'm like, yeah, I'm the man, you know. What if I crumbled? What if I fall? What if I crash? What if I meet into a roadblock that I can't go any further? What happened? Then everyone watching me coming back down, and we are now everyone now on the same level again. Did I really make sense in all of what I was doing? No, I wouldn't. But let's say I'm doing what I'm doing now, trying to help you guys, help that person, whatnot, and for some reason I make some wrong move along the way because you know I'm the person that like to try and to see if this would work. Because what I'm doing here, I'm cutting off a couple years of you guys learning ability. That's not what I want to say, but it sounds good. I want to cut off a couple of years of you doing your business or owning your truck. I want to cut off 2 years that I waste. I waste 2 years by learning it step by step for the 2 years. No, you're learning it in one video, basically. You're learning everything that I learned in 2 years in one video, right? So this is the difference. I'm cutting off 2 years. My video is cutting off 2 years of you doing your own thing. You know what I mean? So this is it. What I was saying, because he said sometimes some things just come up, I want to say it and then forgot what I was saying before. So I crumbled, and you know, I don't remember what I was. Oh my goodness. Anyway, let me try to paraphrase until I get back on what I was saying. But anyway, if I miss it, I'll leave it in the section. Anyway, but I was saying, if I you know, sharing the information with you guys and everyone understand what's up and doing their thing, and if for some reason I was trying something new and fail, like it didn't work for me, and my business that I'm doing now, you know, lost the momentum and fall off track. Now, for most of who I help, most, not all, but most of who I help, I may can reach out and be like, you know what, I'm in this position right now, and they're gonna be, Troy, you know what, Troy, you're the one that showed me how to start this thing. You know what, Troy, come get this truck and, you know, come drive for me. I get a job already from someone you know what I mean? Or the next thing is, I get into a situation and maybe I was getting contract from a company and that company closed down. No, I don't have any more contract. And my friend here that I help have contract going on, I can go over with my trucks and work alongside with him. You know what I mean? So it's just about the connection that you build. You set room for yourself. You know what I mean? But anyway, guys, I didn't want to get this video too long. I said I wanted it to be 10 minutes. I don't know what I'm doing. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Let me know if you like this type of videos. You know what I mean? I'm coming up. I'm coming up. Let me know if you like this type of videos. You know, it's the boy TroyStarz Trucking. Thank you guys for tuning in. And please stay tuned for the upcoming videos. Remember to like and share. Subscribe if this is your first time. If you never subscribed before and this is your second video, what are you waiting on? It's the second video, so that means you have to like the first video to come back to this one. You know what I mean? So anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. TroyStarz Trucking.
For more videos like this, please subscribe.